Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, it's Spooky here. Long story short, this is a different kind of vlog, as you haven't noticed by the title. It's called Let's Outrage. Now, this is different from my normal vlog because Let's Outrage is pretty much let's take a subject that's hit me hard and let's rant. Let's vent it out and tell you all why it's a problem to me. Why I feel it's a problem in anything, in communities, in a group, with close friends, with relationships. It hits a chord with me, and I don't like it. What that one is for this week is people who use you, friends, or family, or relationships. People who don't care about you; they just care about what they can get out of you. Now, this chord hit me all in a coincidence, actually, which is really weird to say. The coincidence being what happened recently to a popular YouTuber in the Minecraft community who made me want to start my own career in YouTube, who made me want to be a part of YouTube. Now, I always say, okay, these are the three people that got me into YouTube. They were Shofu. They were Markiplier, and then they were, for the Minecraft portion, it got a little bit big. It was a little bit bigger. It was more like three people got me into that, and that was Jerome, Mitch, and Basherverse. Jerome, Mitch, and Basherverse. I admit I don't watch Jerome or Mitch as much as I used to, or the Bayesian Canadian, but I don't watch them that much. I still watch Basher because he still hit my funny bone, I should say. But there's been a recent scandal that happened to him. I won't go into it. Drama Alert can tell you if you go look it up on Twitter, or if you go look it up on YouTube. There was an interview with him and the owner and the interviewer of Drama Alert. I don't know his name offhand. I think I have it right here. His name is Keemstarks or something like that. But pretty much, what hit the chord was the fact that he was used, not by friends, but by a relationship. Someone who was a fan, and you all know what this is. If y'all know what this is, and y'all feel like, oh my god, he's wrong, I'm not gonna say names, insert name here insert name here is innocent, and insert name here B is to blame, then that's fine with y'all. That's your opinion. And just like assholes and belly buttons, everyone's got their own opinion. So, long story short, what bothered me the most is the fact that from the evidence shown is she used him. The person in question used him to get the fame. Now, I know a lot of people do this on YouTube because it's hard to become good on YouTube nowadays. It was easier back in the early 2000s when there wasn't that much of YouTube to go around. Back when Markiplier and Sky's Minecraft and PewDiePie were all just starting out, they were under 1 million. That is a different time where it was easier. Now everyone in their grandma is trying to be a YouTuber, which makes it harder and harder to fight to become one of the greats. And because of that, what bred out of it, I guess you could say, was people trying to use other people to get famous. Now, I've done this, which I didn't even realize how bad it was until I've actually sit here and thought about it for a minute. And this goes to everyone who's done something like this. Everyone who's made a comment like, oh, let's record please, because you want to be able to get noticed in YouTube. There's ways to do it. I admit, I out of all the people who's saying this, I shouldn't, because I have a slow subscriber game. We have been getting a subscriber a day though, so that's a fair trade-off. But like I was saying, the fact that they used him just to get famous, and then when there was a chance that that streak of famous that he had was gone, and that person left him out there to die in the rain, I guess you could say, left him out there to die in the storm, that makes me completely angry. That makes me a whole new flavor of upset. We can call it upset berry. Because this has recently happened to me. I just realized recently that someone used me recently, that two people used me recently to get stuff out of me, to get what they were, to get reward. I mean, not rewards, to get. They didn't see me as a friend. They saw me as someone to tolerate because I can do stuff for them. And that honestly pisses me off. When I was told this. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't a whole "you should trust no one" speech, because if it wasn't for one person who's close enough to me to tell me the truth, I would have never known. I don't know. It made me angry because the fact that I found out that he was used like this, and the fact that I was used by my own friends, it just made me question a lot of things. And then there's the fact that people betrayed him and then didn't bother to actually look into the facts. They just bothered to say what they thought they found out, instead of making sure those facts were 100% true. Those people piss me off probably even more, because they're spreading the shit faster, and they're spreading the worser kind. Like, you probably aren't even watching this anymore, because this isn't happy fun times. This is reality. I hate to say it. I popped that reality bubble for you. I'm breaking fourth walls. I'm breaking every wall in the damn room. Makes it really hard to stand on the floor. There's a big hole in it. But yeah, like, people who use other people, that is impossibly horrible, because you don't even see them as a person properly. You see them as a item, like a gumball machine, and you just, oh, okay, I'm a good friend, putting your quarters in and just taking them out, and when it's empty, you're like, I'll go find a new gumball machine. You're horrible. Why? Why would you do that to someone? Why do you think just because you can means you should? Just because you can murder doesn't mean you shouldn't, right? Just because you can steal something doesn't mean you should. Yet, if it's something simple like this, like, oh, I can use this person. Oh, I can borrow money from this person and never pay them back. Oh, I can get this person to do work for me while I just hide. While I just, be lazy. Why? I understand to gain stuff from it, but what the hell's the point? You're hurting someone in the process, and I just feel like that's not worth it. I feel like that's not a reason to do it. Now, again, this is my opinion. You can't tell me, oh, it's wrong, because it's my opinion. If I feel like my opinion's right, I feel like it's right. If I feel like it's wrong, it's wrong. But that's just me in general, because if there was one thing that makes me mad, it's when people use you. Because I've been in abusive relationships before. I've been in relationships where they used you, where they only saw me as a walking wallet or a punching bag. So I know firsthand that it is not fun to be that. I know firsthand that it makes me so angry, just so angry, to just see that stuff happen to such nice people. Like, I know for a fact every YouTuber is not what they appear. I know the scandals I know one or two scandals that have happened since I've tried becoming a YouTuber. When Team Crafted broke up because of a dispute involving Mitch and Jerome and Sky and all them. That, I honestly know, was just, it couldn't be really avoided, I guess. I don't know the entire details on that one, so please don't attack me for that, at least. If you're going to attack me for something, attack me for my opinion. Not because I got facts wrong, because I don't know the facts offhand. But just... Okay, I think I've almost said enough about this. Just the long story short of it is, make sure you know who your friends are. Not who your friends are. Spiderbite, he's my friend. I can count on him to help me out with something if I need it. And he knows he can count on me. It's a give and a take, an equivalent exchange of it all. That's one of the cornerstones of friendship, I guess you could say, is it's a give and a take, not just a give and no take. That's not how it works. So I know Spy is on my side. I know Spy will help me out with something, and I will help him out with something if he needs it. I know... Oh, I'm sorry about that, folks. I know some people out there, some of the big YouTubers, they have friends out there that'll count on them, that they can count on. My best example would probably be Markiplier, Wade, and Bob. Mark, Wade, and Bob, they seem like the closest friends you can have. They can all have. They've got each other's backs no matter what happens. So that's the kind of friendship a YouTuber should have with each other. Not this bullshit of, it's only for money. Oh, I'm only doing this because you have like 100, you have about the same subscribers as me, but I can get subscribers from you. That's not how you do it. One moment, folks. What's up? Yo. Okay, time out, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I was just showing something by Illusional. Something of interesting importance. But yeah, it's about time we end this off. So, like I said, the long and the short of it is, if you should try to realize who your friends are. Find out who the ones that are truly there for you, and if you find out you have a fake friend, what you do with them is up to your choice, actually. You could either confront them on it, you could stop being their friends, you could try to work together, you could try to work out a situation where you are real friends. That one is completely up to you. All I'm telling you all is, this has been Let's Outrage, and you'll probably see one or two more of these, because let's just say Spooky has finally taken off his goggles, and he's finally seeing the world for what it really is, and he's tired of being walked on. He's tired of being treated badly because of stuff that he does. So that's pretty much the long and the short of it. I'm Spooky, and this has been Let's Outrage. So see ya, folks.